You know, after drawing my first OC, I tell myself I need to know more about painting and coloring. So I decided I'm gonna do a little portrait and color it in. So what you're seeing right now is my process and my failure trying to understand colors. I have no idea what the heck color theory is about. I've watched so many different videos. So many people have told me, you know, it's pretty basic and pretty simple. It is not simple. This thing is hard. But I saw a 3-minute video from a guy. I think it's called Artward or something. Artward, right? I'll just probably just drop it so you can know what this amazing YouTuber is. This amazing artist. He said something that burst flames came out of my head. Smoke came out of my ear. I was shocked. How could I have not understand this? How could I have not noticed this? It was the most simple thing ever to me. Like the revelation I went through. The revelation I went through shocked me. I was baffled by this. He said, when you painting, you have to think of painting like you basically drawing your sketch again, and you adding those details to give it more shape and make it look more three-dimensional. Bruh, this entire time I was just coloring in my art, and I was like, yo, this is the most shocking thing to me. To hear that, it makes me happy and confused at the same time. I'm like, what? That was it? Like, I just had to basically follow the shape of what I'm sketching and not just fill it in. And you know, because my whole thing was that, yeah, colors and sketching is not the same thing, but it's all the same thing. The brush strokes you do to give your characters shapes is part of it. And it just shook me to my core. I'm like, yo, I understand now. So I'm like, let me just test myself. I went in, tried to do a little something with this art, and I did pretty decent. Not what I wanted, because like I say, I want flat colors. But my whole thing when it comes to studying is that I have to understand all aspect of something before I try to simplify it. So that's my whole thing. And with art, I know sometimes people say just go into what you like, but I don't feel like that's the right, at least for me, I don't think it's the right way to do it. I think you should understand all these aspects of it, even if it's not going to be the general way you draw. Sometimes I'm afraid to look at certain artists and how they paint, because I don't want it to be a norm for me. And like I say, I want to work with more flat colors. You know, I just find it more appealing. So reason why I break out of that phase to allow myself to watch these other artists is because, like I say, I value the knowledge of understanding all aspect of something. So those artists who paint really started to make me understand how every brush stroke matters to what you're doing. Even when it comes to your sketch, you gotta actually pay attention to these details, have a general idea of what you want your project to look like, what your finished product is gonna look like, and to take breaks from painting and look over your character. Try different colors, try different aspects, give it to somebody else to look at. Like, I had to give this piece to my sister, and she told me, yeah, you're doing really good. And she basically was like, yeah, try this, try that, if it doesn't work, if you don't like it, because she does more realistic drawing and I do more, you know, stylized. That's what I want. So I do more stylized drawing. So it was a disconnect, but I still understood what she was trying to tell me and how to make this character pop in the way I wanted. Yeah, art is a shared skill, so don't be afraid to let someone else, you know, critique your art, to basically open your eyes to new things. Sometimes you might not notice things that people are going to notice, even if they're not artists themselves. It's sometimes people have an eye for these stuff. So don't be afraid. Even if you don't have a friend that draw, let them see it, let them ask them for their feedback, ask an artist, post it online, ask for that. You know, always make sure you showing your art to people to see if they can spot something you didn't notice, and to get a proper feedback or a third eye on your drawing. And one more thing, when it comes to painting and drawing, always take breaks, because sometimes taking breaks can actually open your eyes to seeing more of your mistake. Like, spend an entire day with your canvas flipped, and then the next day you flip it back to its original format, and it can actually teach you a lot about what you're drawing and open your eyes and give you more of a perspective on it. So take breaks, flip your canvas, all these things, ask people, show your friends. All these things come into play when it comes to drawing. So let me not hold you back from your studies. Like I always say, happy studying.
SpongeBob, I already told you, you're gonna be just fine. Ah, 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 ah.
About to blow.